Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Donald Rocket. Welcome to my Minecraft world. Now I'm going to be showing you all of the redstone I've got going in this world. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing a complete tour of the world. If you would like a complete tour of the world, that could take about 20 minutes at least. Then let me know because I'd be more than happy to do one. But this video is just a redstone tour. Now I've got to stress this is quite old redstone. And this was made a long time ago. So most of these redstone technologies will be outdated, but I'm going to show you around them anyway. Now we enter through this door area here. Now standing on the pressure plates out there drops these golden blocks to let us in. That's to stop mobs like zombies and stuff because they move too slowly to get in. Down here is the basement. Not many things interesting down there. The only thing interesting actually is the killing machine, the humane killing machine. If I throw, there we go, got a chicken in there. I then press this button and the floor opens up and the chicken will fall into a massive pit of lava down there, which is obviously nice and humane, a good way of dealing with chickens. Right, so let's show you my room first. So there's hoppers at the bottom of this lift. I'm going to fly up to make it faster, but this lift goes through all the floors that we have. I have a security door on my room to stop people getting in, and in order to get in you place a lever on this block here and you press it, and that lets you in. You then destroy the lever and the lever falls down the water elevator into the hoppers at the very bottom and up an item elevator on the side and end up in this chest, which I think is quite cool, to be honest. I like that idea. In here we have a access thing, so I flick this and I flick this and it opens a flush piston door which leads into this person's room that they don't know about. So that allows me to get in and check that the guests aren't planning any kind of coups or planning to mess up the tower. Also lets me just unlawful surveillance, also that, but you know, if you live in a giant iron tower, what can you expect? This is my bedroom, and in here there's a chest. If you open this chest, hold it open for a second or two, you will notice that this glowstone moves back over here and lets us in to this area. Now, this area has a lockdown button. We'll get to that in a second. Over here is an elytra flying, get off, crouch, an elytra launch area. So I used to have a flying machine in here and a gravel door that you would fall down. Don't have that anymore because I don't need a flying machine because elytra so much faster. So anyway, let's show you the lockdown button. So the lockdown button here, you flick it and the whole tower goes into lockdown mode, which stops mobs, other players, whatever, getting in. So I'll show you that. It's down here. This is now sealed, and if I stand on here, nothing happens. Can't get in. No way of getting in the tower, and it's sealed from the other side too. Now, what else do we have over here? The only way to get in when the tower is on lockdown is through this little porta potty thing. So we are going to sit in this here, press this button, and we will drop down into this section. We press this button, and we are now in the basement. That's a nice little hidden mechanism, kind of in plain sight there. But the basement is also locked down, so these stairs close up. No way to get out. So rather than fly around and do crazy things, I am just gonna destroy the block and rebuild it. Oh, hello, fella. You alright in there? You doing alright? Yeah. Move, mate. Move. There we go. Moving on. The next thing I reckon I will show you guys is there's the item hoppers down there. Is where's the floor with the swimming pool on it? Is it this one? Yeah. So over here we have a bar that sells alcoholism for our swimming pool guests, which has a nice little underwater area in it that you can get to. Now to get into the bar, you need to know how to do this. So you have this little aquarium here, and then next to it you have this decorative wall. This trapdoor, you open that, flick that lever, the roof will open and stairs will unfold You can then get in. There's a doorway over there to get into the bar and serve things. You've got cauldron and brewing stands here. Flicking that lever closes the floor up and closes the stairs up. But we can just flick that. Oh, the cat tried, but the cat failed. The cat will not get into our secret storage area. Right, let's move on to the top. Now, I believe I've just already showed you my security door. I believe I have, but wrong block. Might even work all the same. Once we get up here, we have more redstone. So we've got in here is actually our exit area, essentially. Maybe it's not quite conditional redstone, but traditional redstone, but it's still quite cool. I think in this sort of mini unintentional roller coaster ride that anyone who tries to do this will go on. So we place a minecart. We've also got this storage minecart loaded up with survival supplies, and that can come with us if we ever do actually need to evacuate. But this one drops us down into this specially placed hole and stops us here. Now we have lever options then. You can flick it that way to go to the basement. We're not going to do that. We flick it this way to go to our safe house. And this bunker does have access from above ground as well. You can get into it from just the floor level. It's hidden away in plain sight, but I think it's quite cool. Let's put that there. So we start on the ground floor. We have this indoor farm for sustenance. We have this armor equipping stand. You step on there, it equips you with armor. And then we have slime block elevators. So this takes us up 2 floors. So this one, if we were to drop down and bounce up again, we get in this floor. You have a little block here you can stand on, press the button, drops me straight down into the minecart area should I need to evacuate. But yeah, so we got this one and this one. There's not a huge sort of redstone over here. Go on this one. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. I must have done something wrong there. There you go. Now this is basically the top. This is where we're quite close to the ground. This elevator here, you press it, bounces you out onto the grass, and you can see that this bunker is hidden under this nondescript villager house. There is a secret here. So what we've got built up here is if I put a lever here and then flick it, this little thing in the floor will open up, and then this block will destroy the lever. Now this is because when you swim you become 1 block high, so it allows us to have these little 1 block swimming holes essentially. Flick it and it opens up this, we swim, and then it closes up behind us, or seals us in like that. Basically that's just a 1 block wide area, and because when you swim you become 1 block wide, you fit, and it's an infinite water source, so whenever you go in there it always has water in it. We come through here. Now this is kind of a decoy room, so you think, oh, I found a little secret base with some stuff in a chest, all this kind of thing. But actually, if you mess around with these item frames, if you switch it that way, then this opens, which is quite cool. You can then close it again, and you're in, and you can access all the areas. And that is really it, I think. We've got the item elevator, we've got lockdown, we've covered the safe house. Let's think. There's not a great deal of redstone anywhere else, I don't think. So yeah, that is everything. If you liked any of these things, you'd like a tutorial in any of them, then please let me know. I'll be more than happy to share how I made these things, as long as you just bear in mind that I made these things a long time ago, so there's probably much better ways of doing it now. But yeah, I'm more than happy to go over that. And if you'd like a complete tour of this world, because it's a meaty world, there's a lot in here, then let me know and I will happily show you. But yeah, that's basically everything. So thank you very much for watching this little video of mine. I hope you liked it. If you want anything more like this, then tell me and I'll happily do it. This has been Downloaded Rocket. That has been a spaceship, and I'm out. Goodbye.